Good morning, all of you. So welcome back to DevOps Sessions. So today we are going to discuss Docker file on Java Spring Boot. Okay, so that is Maven related project. So far we discuss Docker file with Python and Node.js, right? So this is for Java with combination of Maven. Let me share my screen. Okay. Okay. So let me start the server. Anyone has any doubts on Docker with Node.js or Python? Okay, no doubts. Yeah. So guys, any changes in project, we have to Docker build every time. You that is Jenkins has to take care, right? Right or not? Once you configure your Jenkins with your webhook, so whenever the changes will come, your Jenkins will run the Jenkins pipeline will run automatically based on the event. Okay, the event means the Docker. Whenever developers push the changes, so the one image is going to build by Docker. So we need to add the stage, Docker stage into where? Jenkins. So next, our concept is that one only. But very important, guys. These concepts are very important in interview and real time. If they give any task, so we have to take care. Mhm. I think you completed a Node.js, right? EC Node.js and EC2 also, right? So first you have to complete Node.js and EC2, and then you need to work on the Docker with combination of Node.js. Otherwise, we'll not get it. Just a minute. Docker file. So now my requirement is, okay, with the Java project, if you want to build the Java project, so what we need to do first, we have to take one EC2 server, right? We have to take one EC2 server. Hello? Okay. Okay. So if you want to build a if you want to run a Java project, what you need to do? First, we need to create one EC2 machine, right? EC2 server and clone the repo, or we can copy the code. So run the code. Okay. So for that, we are using Maven. Okay. For that, so Maven we are using to add dependencies. Okay. Add dependencies. And to run the code, what we can use? Yeah, Tomcat, right? So we are using Tomcat to run the code. So deploy the code. And we are using Maven to add the dependencies. Is this clear, everyone? So now you tell me, guys, how to write a Docker files for this. So clone the repo, we can copy the code. Tell me. So in the Docker, what we can take care here by using Docker? Okay, one option is there from Maven. One option is there from Maven. Next, or from Tomcat. Okay. Is there any other option from Maven, from Tomcat, and if you take a Maven, Java also will come. Is there an option from Maven, from Tomcat? Next. Okay, so can I take Ubuntu also? Ubuntu or CentOS, whatever. After that, if you take a Ubuntu, what you can do? If I take a Ubuntu like EC2 server, so next what I need to do? We need to install Maven, Java. It is a Java. And next, we need to install Tomcat also. Everything you need to take care from the scratch. That is, if you take a base image as a Ubuntu. So otherwise, we can take directly Maven image. But if you take a Maven image, again, we need to take care of Tomcat. Clear? So in the Maven image, you can take a Tomcat image also. This is called multi-build Docker. Okay. In one file, if you are work with two images, that is called multi-Docker file. So first we can discuss one by one, simple format. So if I take a only Tomcat, for example, I'm going to take only Tomcat. So what I need to take care before run the Tomcat file, Docker file? Hmm? So to run the Docker file, is there any prerequisites? If I run a Docker file of Tomcat, so what is the agenda of the Tomcat here? To deploy my application. Okay. So to deploy my application. So to deploy my application on the Tomcat, so if you can take a Tomcat and run a Docker file of Tomcat, will it work? What I need to take care here? Hmm? Java required. Okay. Before that? No, you need to understand one thing. What I'm trying to say, in my EC2 instance, for example, in my node, I have taken only Tomcat only. To run a Tomcat, before that, what I need to take care? Okay. I'll do one thing, guys. Simply, I can take a Tomcat and run. We'll see what happens. Okay. Very good. I got one answer already. So let's go there. Docker version. Okay, my Docker is running. Okay. So guys, just understand. I will take directly Tomcat, as you said. Yes, we have an option to do that. Let's go to okay. VI Docker file. So let's go insert. Okay. So here, if you observe here, what it does, this Docker file, anyone? First step is what? Take the Tomcat image, right? Next step is what? Copy -r. Okay, leave it this for second step. Okay, I will explain later why this second step is required. What is third step? Copy var file into web apps. That we already done manual process, right? And by using Jenkins also, right? By using Jenkins and manual also we have done. Okay, so if I run this Docker file, sorry, Tomcat, if I run this Docker file, what happened? Will it work or not? Will it work or not? What is the error? What is the error? No folder. What is that folder means here? Which folder it is? No var file. So this Tomcat image is Tomcat, whatever file I ran now, it will take reference from where? No, no such file or directory. Where? See this, guys. Web app targets. No such file or target. Directory means what? What I'm doing here in my Docker file. Again, go. Leave it for second step. I will explain later. Just go for third step. Web app target star means what? Any file inside. Any file means which file it is? Var file. So take this var file and move it into web apps folder. Okay. Now I'm getting an error. There is no file. Means which file? Which file you are moving here? Var file. No file means why? Why no file here? Understand now? We need to run first what? Maven. That Maven file it will take. So what I need to do now? I need to run Maven first. Whenever you run a Maven, in this web apps targets star.var, var file will be created. So I'm saying this Tomcat Docker file, you just take a Tomcat image, you just take a Tomcat image. There is a file in my local, copy that file into your web apps. Understand the meaning of the Docker file? And one more question. Is there a CMD or entry point here? Is there a CMD entry point here? Then will it run or not? Will it run or not? So what I told you, the CMD entry point will run the Docker time, it will run, right? But if I run, it will work or not? So understand, guys. Build will work, but it will stop. You are saying, Ramesh, right? Container will not run. Huh? Okay. So guys, we'll start. We'll do it. First, what I need to do? This is my project. CD project. Let's go inside. There is a Docker file. Just remove everything. Okay. And save it for this first of all. So my project is project 1 Maven Jenkins CI/CD. I need to write Jenkins files in the same directory, right? But my file is there where? My Docker file is outside. So let's go there first and copy the Docker file. Okay. Guys, if you're not understand, please do let me know. Don't compromise. Even you practice if you have a doubt. Without practice, please don't ask any doubts. Okay, that is not, I'm not going to encourage for that. You do practice. If you're not understand, then let me know. Sir, I will start tomorrow onwards, the Docker. Can you help me? Means, sorry, I won't. Okay. The reason is, if you have a doubt, I will help you. Entire process, how can I help you? So 1 week class, if you start from tomorrow, 1 week class, how can I explain one-to-one? Understand? But if you have a doubt, anytime, no problem. Any doubt you can screenshot. I will help. Okay. So Docker build. Okay, if I run Docker build, will it work or not? Okay, first what I need to do, guys, I will give tree command. Var file is there, right? Where it is? Under target and web apps. So under web apps, directly, there is no any other folder, directly web apps, target. What is my Docker file? Take web apps, target. Clear the copy of the file. So if there is no var file, your build will not success, right? So for that, what I need to do first, I need to run the maven. For example, guys, let's go there. I'm going to delete this function, delete this file first. So where it is, cd server target web apps. Okay, target. Okay, only target. Let's go there. ls. Where is a file here? Okay. So no need to go server. So directly go for target. Okay. cd web app. cd target. rm-rf web app. Okay. I just deleted my source file. Source file for Tomcat. Understand? This is the file source for Tomcat, right? If I run my Tomcat, it will search where is my war file to deploy. But I have deleted now, right? I have deleted now. So let's go back. If I want to run the Docker file, you should come again, same directory to run a Docker file. ls. So here is my Docker file. Docker build -t. T means tag. Tag name of the image. So give the Tomcat. Same error, right? So what is error? No such file or directory. Now tell me guys what I need to do first. Maven goal I need to run to create var file. Is this clear? So dependency. So if you want to run Tomcat file, first you need to run Maven. Is this clear everyone? So now in the same thing, in the Jenkins stages also, okay, in the Jenkins stages also, in the deployment project, first we need to build the Maven goal, right? Clone the repo, build the goal and deploy your application to Tomcat. Same thing I have done, right? If the second stage, if there is no var file, your Tomcat also will fail. The same thing here also. So my Maven, first I need to create a Maven build here. This Maven build will do by Jenkins. Understand? And this repository will clone by Jenkins. Here two stages. Stage one is what? Clone the repository. Stage two is what? Run the Maven build. Stage three is what? Deploy your code onto the Tomcat. Is this clear? Okay. So, yeah, if I go with Maven is a manual process, I mean virtualization process, you need to write a second stage of Jenkins to run a Maven goal. Is this clear? If I enter Docker file Maven Tomcat also, no need to write Maven stage, right? Directly build a Docker file. The Docker file, okay, I will discuss later, may you confuse. So first what I need to do, mvn install command. If I give mvn install, my var file will create the same location, where I have deleted, right? Build success. So if you give a tree command, my var file is again generated. Now can I run my Docker file? Yes, I can run my Docker file, right? Give the up arrow. Done, right? Docker images. If you go for images, which one is my image? Tomcat, right? 9 seconds ago. 474 MB. Guys, if it is a 1 GB, for example, this image size is 1 GB. How many Tomcats I can run on this in this server? Hmm? Tell me how many Tomcats I can create here? Only one now. Can I create one more one? 6. Okay, you are close to that answer. Yes. If it is a 1 GB, I can create 6. Why, Arun? 6 or 7? Why? Very good. Guys, understand here. The resource is sharing from where? The resource storage sharing from where? EC2, right? I told you, right? The OS will not share, but hardware will share, right? Hardware will share from where? EC2 instance. My EC2 instance is T2 micro. That is 8 GB. For dependencies, for example, it will take a 2 GB. You have a 6 GB left only. So you can create 6 Tomcats only. Just I'm saying that example. You can create Tomcat, you can create Maven, whatever, 6 GB. Till 6 GB you can create. Later, what you need to do? Increase the hard disk, whatever the memory, or reduce the size of the images. Understand? Yeah. Let's go for the step is already ran the already built the Docker file, right? What I need to do now? What I need to do now? My war file is the ready. My Tomcat is ready. Build. Next, what I need to do? Docker run hyphen dt detached terminal hyphen p 8081 8080 Tomcat. Yes, it is run. So how to check my container is running or not? Docker ps or Docker container ls. We can give any command. Yeah. Now point we need to understand very carefully. Okay, let me access this one, then we can discuss. The understanding of the Docker is very important, guys. Eighty. No, localhost I have given 80, 81. 80 will not work. Okay, I'm able to access, right? Understand? Any confusion here? My Tomcat image I ran, just instead of installing Tomcat on my EC2 instance, I have a Docker in my EC2 instance. I'm taking image format of my Tomcat. Understand? Till Maven generation, I follow the virtualization concept, but for Tomcat, I follow the image concept. Why? I have a Docker is running in my EC2 instance. Variations, you need to understand the variations here. Clear till here? Now my question is, yeah, guys, any confusion here? Are you clear? But how, sir? There is no CM. Yeah, very good question. I'm coming to that point only now. When we launched our app last time, we made some changes in Tom. No, not required. That is taken care by your Docker boss. Understand? Everything taken care by. See, in that case, where is the Java here? To run Tomcat, Java is required. Did I install any Java here? Then how it is running? Now I will show you everything. Wait. Why didn't we today? That time I'm taking care everything from the scratch. On top of EC2 instance, I have installed. Now I'm taking ready-made images. This is called distroless images of the Docker. Okay, I will tell you what is the distroless images. So guys, now tell me guys, my clear question is here. Where is my Docker? Okay. So my clear question is here. Let me close unnecessary tabs. Yeah, my clear question is, if I give CMD entry point, where should I check my command here? Very good. Here, right? See in the Python run I'm able to see here. Okay. And Java, npm run I'm able to see here. But who started this one? Did I start? No, I just copied a file only. But I haven't started any, I'm not giving any CMD entry point command. Then how it is running? Yes, go to Docker Hub. What is my image? This is mine. So if you can go, guys, you can see my images also public. These are public images I push. You can see if you search this image, it will be available in Google also. I have given public access, right? So let's go for here. What is my image name? Tom Cat. Just click on this. Come to tags. Tags means what? Different versions. So if I give Tomcat means I'm not giving any version means it has to take latest one. Click on the tags. So some different tag is coming here. I don't want to that. Go for latest. This tag is right. My image is latest tag. Click on that. See what is this, guys? What is this? Docker file. Who written this? Understand now? So see, they also follow the same process. Install Java, check the version, open JDK, and finally they have started Catalina.sh. Catalina.sh or startup.sh. We can give any command. In the Tomcat, we can see two commands. I mean, two shell scripts. Catalina.sh, startup.sh. We can give, it will run. See, they are already running CMD command, right? Catalina.sh run. Always this Docker file, I mean, this Tomcat image always in the running state. You are taking that image, give your copy and paste it to the Tomcat. Understand what I'm trying to say here? Any questions? Yeah. So if they give one image, Tomcat image means definitely they need to write some Docker file, right? They already ran a one Docker file and build that Docker file. Then only you can see the Tomcat image. Let's good example here. Come here. Go to my repositories. See this image. If you pull means what is the meaning? If you take this demo image, what is the meaning? You are able to access your image, my image. That image. So you can do anything. But that image will come finally from one Docker file, right? After I create a Docker file only, this image is here now. Same thing if you can take a Tomcat means what? Someone already created a Docker file related Tomcat. They have pushed it into GitHub, sorry, Docker Hub repository. We are going to access that Docker file. So if you go here in the Tomcat, many Tomcat images are there, but you need to go for official one. Understand? If I do something, some changes, I will push to Docker Hub also. But if you can see, that is not 500 millions. If I push, that is close to 10, 20 only, not millions, just number. Understand? This one is official one. You have to go for this official one. If you can come down little here, 949. This guy is saying something. Different images you can see here. Jump server Tomcat 242 only. This is not official one. Okay. So we have to take for official one. Clear? Sir, if the Docker provider delete a Docker file, what happened? Understand question? If a Docker providers delete their Docker file from their local, will it work, Mayan? How it will work, boss? The Tomcat dependency sharing from the Docker file, right? If the Docker file deleted means that image, nothing is there, right? Understand or not what I'm trying to say here? So this is trust. If Docker is going to remove all the images from here, I mean, what I'm trying to say, if they delete this image, mine, it will not work. Understand or not? So this is trust. If the Docker is going to delete means one more provider will come. I will provide the image. That's what they're in the number one in the market, the Docker. We have a Rocket, different tools we have, but Docker is the number one tool in the containerization tool in the market. Okay, same thing. Terraform modules we discuss, right? If Terraform module they will delete, we are just calling existing modules, right? If they delete, it is not happen, guys. It's not happen. Who can destroy their business? Understand? Yeah. Security, everything if you take a one image means everything they can take care of the security also. Security means what security? Tell me here. What type of security? If you just create a one image, Okay, that image, how it is a secure, right? So for that, we are going to scan a image scanner. Okay, that image scanner will tell this is safe or not. Okay, this is safe or not. That image scanner is called Trivi scanner. Okay, I'm going to discuss Trivi scanner. If your image is ready, if you apply scan on that image, it will say vulnerabilities and risk of the steps, everything it will say that. Okay. Yeah. Security patches, guys. Understand one thing here. If I take directly Tomcat image, there is no security patches. That is taken care by Docker providers. If you run your image from the scratch, understand what I'm trying to say. Okay, simple example, guys. Simple example. EC2 is there. EC2, the on-premises related challenges is taken care by cloud. But runtime you have to take care, right? When I say runtime means what? The EC2, if you want to run a Python, you need to install Python runtime. If you want to install Java, you need to install Java runtime. Yes, we can't do it anything. That image already done by developers. Otherwise, if you take a base image of Ubuntu, after that, what you need to do? Install Java, install Maven, install Tomcat. Which version? Your wish. If you want to upgrade, again you need to change your Docker file, upgrade the Java, upgrade the Maven, upgrade the Tomcat, again build it. But you are taking directly distroless images. Distroless images means everything is there in that. No need to do anything by you. Understand? If you want to run Python code, take Python image. If you want to run Java code, take Java image. If you want to work with Jenkins, take Jenkins image. Even Google Chrome image also there, If you run that Google Chrome, you can use internet also. Like that, different images we have. So they are doing the background work. You are taking the directly output of the image. So here, why we no need to run this? Go for my Docker file. Guys, try to understand. Don't confuse, okay? If you're not understand, no problem, you can ask. VI. Yeah. See, if you can see, if this image is distroless image means there the runtime, the dependencies, everything taken care by providers. Already Docker file, we have seen that, right? So already CMD is running. Just copy your command into that. You are taking image. Understand? Now your image is different application. You have clone into your local. Sir, if I do modifications, my image is there. Now, sir, Docker file will change. How it will change? Now I pull my image. I pull your image. I have added my application. Other person pulled their image. They add their application. Understand? Don't confuse. If I run Docker file, will generate one more image. If they run Docker file, they will generate one more image. Different split here. Taking sample image, we are adding our applications, entire world. Understand? Yeah. So if you can see, copy web app tomcat.var to user local tomcat web apps. I mean, if you want to move your file, your target is web apps, that we know, right? So this is local. This is local. I mean, on node. On node MVN run, var file will generate on node EC2 instance. But this is target. This is inside of your Tomcat. Understand? I will show you now. So let's go. So how to go inside of the container? Docker PS. What is the command? Docker -IT container ID, right? Bin. Yeah. See where I am now? Tomcat. The Tomcat location is user local. Directly I'm the Tomcat location. If you want to go back, you can go. This is Tomcat container. In the container, where is my var file? Web apps. Where is the web apps? Tomcat. Where is the Tomcat? Local. Where is the local? USR. Understand? CD, USR, CD, local. And again, if you give ls, there is a Tomcat. CD, Tomcat. Give ls, CD, web apps. Same guys, if you install Tomcat, same folder structure we have already seen, right? Understand? CB, web apps, ls. See, my var file is here now. I moved my var file, my local to my Tomcat location. Understand everyone now? Yeah. Now, if you can see what is this, guys, let's go back. Web apps dot dist. So let's come back. We can see what it is inside. Where it is directly Tomcat, right? Okay, CD Tomcat ls. Let's go for CD web app. ls. What is this, guys? Very good. See, in my Tomcat, if you run Tomcat, in the dashboard, there is a manager, root, local. My web apps is going to store into managers, right? So this will be, whenever you can install Tomcat, this location is webapps.dist. So what I'm going to do, this one also I'm going to move into, copy into my web apps. Understand here what I'm trying to say. My web apps, nothing is there. This one, docs, examples, host manager, manager, root. It was not there. I'm going to, if I going to move only my image, I'm able to access my image only, not for Tomcat dashboard. Understand? So that the Tomcat related dependencies will be there in webapps.dist. Here the web manager, host manager, examples and everything we can see there. Okay, what I'm going to do, let's go there. I will show you. This is your application, right? If you go back one step, what you can see here? Okay, here maybe there is no access here. Directly, I'm accessing only my image only, right? Yeah, I'm going to access only my image, right? What we can do here in the dashboard. Understand? So here we are able to see this dashboard, right? For example, if I go there, my Docker file. So here not, right? So I'm in the container. So how to switch back from the container? What is the command? If I give exit, container will stop. Control. Guys, follow my notes, guys. Everything is there in that. Okay. If you give Docker PS, still it is running. Okay. If you give exit, it will stop immediately. Okay. Now, for example, guys, go for Docker file. See, what I'm saying here, this inside whatever dependencies are there, web apps.dist, manager and something localhost, something is there, right? That one also I'm moving into this web apps. And here everything is there. My web app.var is there and related manager app and everything is there. Otherwise, for example, if I comment this, okay, sorry. If I run again, Docker build, can I give same image? No. Run. See how quickly it is. Now, if you can go, I want to run my image, right? Docker run, -dt, -p, 80. This time I'm giving 82. 8081 already one Tomcat is running, right? This is different version. You can assume it. 8080. What is the image name here? Tomcat v1, right? Yeah, your container is running now. Let's go now. This is the running one, right? If I give 8082, let's take that again. Public IP, copy. Okay, we'll do here only. 80. Okay, here also it is running. Okay. 8082. What is the web apps? See, here also running. But actually it should not come. I don't know why it is coming. Anyway. So then in this case, what you can do, guys, you can ignore this step. Which step? Second one, you can ignore it. Okay, also it is running, so ignore it. Okay. Okay, let's go to my container first. In Docker, PS. This one also will come Catalina.sh run. Why it is taking distro.sh images, right? Let's log in into my container. Docker, exec, -it, container ID. That is this one. Copy, paste it, and bin bash. So I'm in the container, right? So I haven't copied any web.district dependencies into my web apps, right? I think I'm able to see only my var file. That is my agenda. Let's go and check ls. What is the directory? CD web apps. Okay, these are already coming. That's what I'm able to access. Okay. So guys, if it is not there here, you need to move from here to access your Tomcat homepage. So these four you can see here, webapps.txt. So let's go. Webapps. Sorry, cd webapps.txt. ls. See, same thing here. Understand? I'm going to move this one also into here, actually, but it is coming always. So if it is coming, no need to move. If it is not coming, you need to move to see the dashboard. Otherwise, directly you can access. For example, in your case, you are unable to access your dashboard. Even though no problem, we can give / your web apps. It is going to accessible. Understand here the scenarios? Okay. Yeah. So any questions here? Anyone has any questions? Yeah, I'm coming to that only. I'm coming to that only. Okay. Is this clear, everyone? So this is just small Docker file with the dependency of your Maven. Understand? If you want to run this so guys, okay, I want to run a pipeline this project. Tell me the steps. Quickly, I don't have much time. We have only 15 minutes. I have to complete Docker file concept. Quickly tell me how many steps. It is wrong or right, no problem. 3 steps. Which one is the first? Git clone. What is the second one? Which software? Maven install. Are we going to give Maven install in the stage? No. What? I'm not talking about Jenkins configurations. I'm talking about how many stages will come in the Jenkins. The background, you can give Java path, Maven path, whatever path. I'm not talking about the paths. I'm talking about how many stages. That's what. How many stages? Install git clone, Maven, Tomcat. Very good, Kiran Kumar. I think Kiran Kumar is a non-IT guy. I remember that, right? You told me that day one, sir, I'll come often and take one demo and I will continue this class. I think you are the one. Anyway, guys, if you do not one, that is other Kiran Kumar. I think you are IT guy or non-IT guy? Oh, front-end developer. Guys, if you have any doubts, Node.js, please contact him. Okay? Kiran, is it okay? So I think I will take, we can take some project from him. Front-end developer, right? We can take a front-end from him. Any back-end developer is here? Any back-end developer? Here, guys? I think no back-end developers, only DevOps guys. Where we are? How many stages? 3 stages. What is the first one? Git clone. So After git clone, can I run my Docker build? Same thing we done manually right here. We are getting an error, right? There is no file. Understand the scenario now? So first we need to run MVN goal here. Then your Tomcat source will go and take the var file from that, your copy command. Same thing Jenkins also, right? So Jenkins also first we need to run the maven. Install, var file will generate. That next stage Docker build will take from the var file. Understand? So now question is, sir, why maven is again second stage? Can't we insert my maven into Docker build? Understand my requirement here? Understand my requirement here? So your maven already there in your EC2 instance. You have installed maven on virtualization concept. On VM by using m install maven-y. That maven is not in image, right? You are taking directly maven installations. So what I'm asking, can I take maven also image directly? If I take a maven also image, now you tell me how many stages will come Jenkins? 2 stages. What is the first stage? Git clone. What is the second stage? Same, build and deploy. Otherwise, okay, yes, build and deploy in the same Docker file, right? Then no need to run third stage. Understand? Git clone, build and deploy. Understand? Build and deploy. Yeah. Let's go now. We are going to discuss the next Docker file. So guys, this is very, very important Docker file. Very, very important one also. So I'm just copy into Paint. We can explain this one. This is multi-Docker file. So I think you can easily understand. No need to explain this one also with your knowledge. Tell me guys, what's going on in this Docker file? Try to understand for 2 minutes. So I'm not taking Maven latest. I'm taking some version 3.8.4. Okay. Tell me what you are doing here. Uh, yeah, Maven by Eclipse. Okay. How many Docker images are there here? Okay, if any 2 images, 3 images will come, that is a multi-Docker file. The first one, point number 1. So leave it for the Tomcat at this time. Leave it for the Tomcat. So if you can see this Tomcat already we done just now, right? Understand? This is just we done now. On top of that, I'm adding Maven related information in the Docker file. This Maven related information, we already done manual process on every EC2 instance in the previous case. Now we are changing that process. No need to install Maven on your EC2 instance now. Directly, if you can run, the Docker file will take Maven image. That Maven, the background Java will work, and it will create some directory and copy something. Okay, this is very clear, right? Stage 2. No doubts, right, on this? No doubt, right? Yeah. Come to this. Let me take different color. Come to this. Just take Maven and run Maven goal only. Understand, guys? Just take a Maven and run Maven goal. This image indicates this. This stage indicates. But here, if you can observe, there is an app directory. There is an app directory and copy dot means what? All files into app. Now you can run ambient package. Understand here? So you are just creating one app directory. Why? To see your entire environment into the app directory. If you are not create app, directly inside container will be create everything. It is not like an environment. It is like directly. So for example, guys, I just clone the repository. I want to clone 2 repositories. Okay. One is for example, front end. One is for back end. I need to create front end directory. I need to create back end directory. In front end, I can clone the front end. Back end, I can clone the back end. Otherwise, if I clone directly inside the root directory, I can see both in one place, front end and back end. It's not like a different environment. So both are in there the same root directory. So instead of root directory, I'm giving to container, create one app. Inside app, you can put all the information, run your code. Understand? Any questions here? What is app here? See, my Maven. Okay, so my app is created, for example, guys. This is source code. Okay, let me explain here. Maybe if you have any questions, you can clear here. See, guys, my SRC is there. Source code. My SRC is here. My SRC is here. My pom.xml is here. Okay, directly. It is there in your location, in your whatever root location. So now what I'm saying, I'm going to create one app directory. Okay, app directory is inside. You are on the app directory inside. If you want to copy this 2 into app directory inside, how to copy? This is your app directory, guys. You are inside of the app directory. You want to copy this 2 into app directory. How to copy it? How to copy this one? Guys, you are in the, okay, let's come now to EC2 instance. Okay, so I'm in the container, right? I'm in the container. So here is there any directories there before? Directly use the Tomcat. Now, if I create any directory, it will come here. First directory, inside your content is there. Understand? Let me control P plus Q here. I'm outside of my repository. Okay. Just give 15 minutes to give a clarity. Now, okay, I'm here, right? I'm here. If I create a touch file one, ls, my file one is here. Understand? My file one is here. Now, cd demo. What happened? Sorry, mkdir demo. Okay, I'm in the cd demo. Okay, if I copy star means what? One step back, copy everything into demo. Understand? This is your source. Copy everything from the source. If you want to move target, you can give target here. Understand what I'm trying to say? See, if you want to go one step back, how to give? cd dot, so okay, give ls now. Anything is there, your project directories. If I run now, you'll get a fail, right? Now I'm creating app directory. If I run in app inside directly Maven goal, it will fail. Why? Inside app, nothing is there. Now my directories, my source code and everything is there in one step back. If I go one step back, sorry. See, everything is there. I'm copying everything into from here to your app directory. Understand what I'm trying to say? Now you can run MVN clean install, whatever it is goal. I think you guys are clear, guys. Where is pom.xml here? See my pom.xml. Understand? Okay, source code you are asking. We need to clone it right first. Understand? See, guys, don't confuse, guys. You are on the right path, but you are thinking so many things in your brains. See, this is your project. To run this project, you need to write a Docker file where same project, right? Yes, that for that I have a Docker file. Now, if you can come here, the paint, this app directory will create where you tell me container, right? Understand? Not in your local location. Container. Create a app directory, copy everything here into your container, run the container. That is the meaning. Clear, guys? Very good. Inside of the container. But inside of the container, why I need to copy the everything there in my local, right? In my project, I'm copying into app directory. App directory will there into your container. If you run container, your source code, everything will come. Clear the concept now? Let's go now. Don't confuse, guys. So vi Docker file. So this is Tomcat, right? What I need to add here? So my Maven depends on I'm going to add Maven now. Okay. So where is my code? From Maven version, you can take this one, just only this 5 lines. And you can try run mkdir app also not required. Mkdir, work directory app will create. Okay, I will remove and I will show you. Okay, if you can see here, now 2 Docker files, how to write a second stage, right? See, any Docker file, if you're going to add multiple builds, first Docker file you have to write it as a build. That is first step you need to understand. This as build not required if it is a single image. But here, how many images are there? 2. So this is common for any Docker file as build. Clear? Come now. If I run here now, what we can create? Var files we can create. Understand? Var file will create. Why mvn package or mvn install? You can give any package here. Okay, mvn install goal. If I run this, see, run mvn install means var file will generate whenever these 4 steps will complete. And the 5th step will start collect the var file, right? It has to collect the var file, right? Run cp-r, copy web apps target.var and take the path into same step. There is no difference. So here, the var file will create and take the var file into web apps. So here we need to mention here from Tomcat latest. Sorry, this is a wrong one. Let me remove this one. Till here clear, right? Till mvn will clear, right? Let's go and so we need to write a copy from build. We are copying from builder, right? This build. We are copying from build means copying from this output and move for web app var. Why? Why, guys? Try to understand here. My var file will not there in the local. It will not create in the local. So before what I explained, if that indicates what? Let me show you here only. Yeah, that indicates what? This indicates what? Copy the local var file into target. But here, just leave this step as I said, okay? This is copy from where? Not local, right? Yeah, from the output of first stage, copy, this is the path will create. Why app here? We have given app, right? Inside app, it will create web app target web app.var, take that var file and load into this target. Understand now? If I give these 3 lines here, the meaning is what? It is not copy from these 5 lines. It is copy from your local result. Understand the difference here? Here, whenever first 5 lines will execute, var file will generate inside container. Inside container, it will take the container output and run this again. And again, both can package into one image. Okay. If you run that image, container will run. Until and the container will not run. Understand now? Any questions here? So as build from build. As build, if you are going to write a multiple Docker file inside the Docker build, we need to write a as build. From this output, we need to add a from build. From hyphen from equal to build. Understand? Yeah, inside of the container. See, you just understand, guys. If I run this, for example, if I run only this one, var file will generate where? Local. Huh? Then why your confusion? So if you run anything here, it will not generate in local, right? It will generate in where? Container. So I need to take from the container means I need to take from the first stage of the output and give the var file. This is complex, little complex. I will show you one more complex one. If you are clear means here. So this command, you just leave it, not required if you give or not. But this is important. Clear? Okay, let's go on run. Before that, yeah, local means my local computer. That is easy to instance. So I'm not here. Anything is created in local? No, right? Okay. Okay, guys. So what to use to second file, right? If you are not create second file, you need to run 2 Docker files again. Whenever run the first Docker file, again we need to run second Docker file. 2 stages will come in the Jenkins. Simple, guys. Don't confuse. First process is what? Git clone, maven goal, Docker build. The second one, the process is on virtualization concept. I mean, VM concept, not in Docker concept. If you convert into the Docker concept, second one, you need to create 2 Docker files, 2 stages. Whenever first Docker build Maven complete, only second Docker build will start Tomcat. Why? Source is the target here. Instead of creating 2 Docker files, it's a dependency there, right? Whenever one creates, second will create. So you can engage with that same thing, the same Docker file. Why second stage? Why 2 Docker files? Understand? So you can engage into the same Docker file too. Whenever run the Docker build, Maven goal will run, it will deploy into Tomcat. Understand? Sharma, is this clear? Yeah, cool. So now I'm going to run now. So first of all, what I'm going to do? Okay. So guys, you need to understand this Docker file where we can write from there, it will collect the source code. Clear? See guys, I'm in my project, right? This is my Docker file, right? If I run here only, it will work. Is this clear? Why? Source code and everything is here. Copy from here. If I create CD test, for example, guys, I'm showing you different examples. So I think you will get so many doubts. I'm trying to clear those doubts first. CD test. Can I write here Docker file? If I write Docker file, copy dot means one step back and copy something, but nothing is there here, right? Understand what I'm trying to say here? Yeah. CD test. For example, I'm here means if I run Docker file, copy sorry, copy dot means it will go one step back and copy everything. One step back, which one is there here? Direct project folder is there. See, direct project folder, but it has to go inside of the project, inside of the directories, right? So that's what. So wherever your code is there, from there you can run the Docker file, multi-stage Docker file, even single stage Docker file. Clear till here, everyone? Yeah, everything is cool now. Docker. And I can do one thing also. Remove maven -y. I'm going to uninstall maven. Is it really required for maven my system now? Not required, right? I'm taking maven also in the image format. To clear your confusion, I'm deleted maven also from the local. You need to do practice, guys. If you do 2 days practice, Docker will clear for you. If you put up 2-3 days pending, again you need to follow other recordings. Definitely will confuse. Yeah. So there is no maven in my end. MVN -- version. No MVN. Now you can run Docker build -t maven tomcat. Both. My Docker file is in current directory, right? See, clone the maven already. It's going to run the MVN install goal. Yeah. VA Docker file. Yes, we have to say that, right? Why you are not helping me? See here. From morning, I have prepared big architecture for you. The next project, where, yeah, here only. Draw. This is for your project. Very, very advanced level project. Okay. If you do this, if you complete this project, you are the master in the DevOps. You can consider why I have added everything. EFK tag, stateful set, Nginx control, this Bucci and monitoring system, ECR, Node.js. This is dependency analysis, tree scanners, static code analysis, and Route 53 ELB users. I'm going to add Amazon EBS. I'm going to add S3 bucket Lambda also, if possible. So I'm going to cover everything. If you complete this project, once again, I'm saying that I'll just give you time for 1 or 2 days. You can go and check anywhere. If you find this type of project, let me know. Okay, just I'm asking. I don't know if it is there, but definitely it will not be there. 100% it will not be there anywhere. You can go and check. 2 days time, you can check anywhere. Okay. Maybe similar few things may be there, but you need to understand Grafana, EFK stack, stateful set, DB, front end, back end, and Argo CD, like combination of Jenkins. This is GitHub, Route 53, ELB, and users. Okay. I'm planning for this project this time. We'll see how it will be possible. What we will use in second file as we use as built in first. First file is to only MVN goal. Second file is what? Copy the var file. For the Tomcat image required, right? I'm taking from Tomcat. Let me check it is done or not. Yeah. Your question, guys, 1028, right? VA Docker. Okay. See, the first from Maven, I'm taking one image. Maven image. Maven image. Why to run Maven goal? I need Maven image. So first of all, to run Maven goal, you are in the same project. POM.xml, source code and all. Is this clear? So what I'm going to do here, I'm creating a one directory, moving my source code into the directory. Why? If you go on the container, we can see this app inside, everything will be there. If no app, no problem, you can run, it will work. But everything is there in the root directly root into the container. Understand? Okay. Whenever you install done, one var file will generate into the container. I'm saying I'm to container, var file will be there. If you run that container, will it work? No, I need Tomcat also, right? For that, I'm taking Tomcat image and I'm saying to my container. So in your first build, there is a var file in this location. Why app? I have generated app, right? In this location, move for here. Why? If you want to run this application, it should be there in Tomcat web apps. For that, I'm taking from Tomcat image also. Clear now? Okay, guys. If I run now, Docker run, let me check my image name. Maven Tomcat, right? Docker run -dt. Mm, sorry, -p. This time 8085 8080. And image name, right? Maven Tomcat. Take this IP and it into 8085. Clear? Let's go to web app. Done. So one Docker file. Now Jenkins 2 stages. Clear? Yeah. Yes, I'm showing you little difficult areas. Okay. Don't think it's very difficult for me like that. Okay. Otherwise, I can show only simple Docker files, I can finish it. But that is not a matter. If you hello world Docker files, if you run, there is no use, guys. Once again, I'm saying hello world, creating directories local, what you can do in the real time. So okay. Guys, how to log in container? Docker exec -it container ID. Oh, I need to Docker PS devs echo ar Docker PS. Let me pass a one message. Wait. Okay, guys, see here. Copy Docker. Go inside. What I need to give here? Container ID. Next, bin bash. If you can see, why I'm the correct. Is this correct? Container ID. It has to come app here. Let's go and check. Okay. ls. Why app is not created? Then how it is working? Huh? This is very strange. So my application is running. Where is app here? Uh, Control P plus Q again. So Docker PS. Guys, which image? This one only, right? 3 minutes ago. Okay, let's go again. Let me check Docker file. We can give directly app also. Not required embed here also anyway. Insert. The meaning of this is create app, go inside app. This is the meaning. but it has to create like that also. Anyway, I will run one more time. Docker build hyphen T. This time image is check. Guys, for example, if I run a command, run mkdir a forward slash app means one app will create, right, directory where laptop or inside container. Inside container only, right? There is nothing will be created in the laptop. Okay. Yeah. I mean, EC2 instance. Okay. Let's go now. Docker images. Check, right? Docker run. I'm just running directly. Oh, sorry. Docker run hyphen dt. Created one container, right? Docker ps. Check this one, right? Now Docker hyphen exec hyphen it. Next. Next. Bin bash. Why it is not created? At least app should be created, right? Okay, go to CD web apps. Control C, ls. Mm, yeah, that's what I'm confusing here. I'm correct container only. It has to create. Okay, what I can do? Let's control P plus Q. Okay. mkdir test cd test. Go inside vi docker file. Just I'm checking sample. Insert from Ubuntu work dir, sorry, work dir. What happened? Work dir app. Okay, let me run this. Docker build hyphen t Ubuntu dot. Clear? Work directory app is created. Let's go. Docker images Ubuntu, right? Docker run hyphen dt Ubuntu. Container created, right? Now Docker ps Ubuntu, right? Docker exec hyphen t. Bin bash. Created, right? Then why they're not created? Time is not good. I don't know. Understand the process, right? It has to come app only. Okay, maybe it is taking cache. Not like that. Anyway, your end will just test it. I ran 3 times different paths. Maybe I don't know. It will not take like that. Anyway, try your end. And last question. Last question, guys. You are taking Maven image, right? If you can take Ubuntu, understand what I'm trying to say. What do you need to do? Install Maven, install Tomcat, that image you are taking care, that is not distroless images. Understand? You are the owner. You are everything. You are dependent on only Ubuntu image. For that also, if you want to try, my end, that one also there. As build will come from Ubuntu. See here, Maven image I'm not taking. I'm installing Maven, and I'm taking Tomcat. This one also you can try if you require. This is from the scratch. 3 variations, right? Take Ubuntu, install Maven and Tomcat, and manual process and Tomcat, or install directly take Maven and Tomcat. So many variations. You can try which variation you are like. That's all for Dockerfile concepts. Okay. If you have any questions, you can ask tomorrow. Until then, that bye. Okay. Is it confusing, right? Confusing, right? So confuse will clear if you want to do the practice. Please do it practice today only. If you start tomorrow, day after tomorrow, it's very, very difficult to understand. Okay. Thank you. Thank you much. Thank you so much. Bye.